sit back in a bit, meditate, I think I should. No, we ain't friends, got me on
What's going on, guys? It's Bryce from Fitz Records, and we're back with another video. In today's video, we are ranking Joey Bada's new album, 2000, all the tracks on it, tier list style, because the album just came out, and the album is phenomenal, but I'm going to get more to that in a little bit. I'm going to have a full review of this album up soon. I want to sit with it for a while to get like a full review out, but I have listened to the songs on here and this album in full in order a good few times, enough to where I think I know where I want to put a lot of these songs, so we're going to get to that. And as you can see here, I have all the tracks here in order. We're going to go in track order, and we're going to rank all of these. But before we get into that, you know, I'm in a new setting. You know, if you're OG of the channel, you may recognize this. I'm actually at my parents' house. This is my childhood where I'm at the moment. I'm living here for a month. All right, there's a gap in my lease, so this is what we're doing here. Rest in peace to the old Fitz Records setup. That is long gone. You know, it's gone forever. I moved out. It's gone. You know, we're here now, and we're going to get into this. So, starting out, we have the first track on Joey Bada's album 2000, The Baddest, featuring Diddy. Now, this song is hard. Alright, this song is hard. It's quite the intro to the album. I mean, it is very much an intro, but as far as intros go, it's great. You know, he talks about how long it's been since his last album, kind of like how Kendrick did in the beginning of his album as well. So we're going to put that up in A. Alright, we're going to put that in A. Now I have the song Make Me Feel. Now this is that classic Joey Bada. This is that classic boom bap static selector instrumental. He is going crazy on this. I almost want to put an S, but I can't. This one's also going to be A for me. This one's going to be A. Putting that right in A, comfortably there. Next, we have one of the singles to the album, Where I Belong. Probably one of my favorite singles, my favorite being Survivor's Guild, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Super solid track, nothing too wild, nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? I hate to do this again 3 times in a row, but this might also be an A. This might be an A for me, so you know, comfortably right in A. Now, the next track, we have Brand New 9/11 featuring Westside Gunn. This song is absolutely amazing. I love Griselda. I love a lot of the old stuff they've done, especially Westside Gunn. Pray for Paris is a classic, in my opinion. That shit is so fire. And Joey just went over this instrumental. That fit Westside Gunn perfect. The ad-libs went crazy. This is our first S tier. This is our first S tier track on the album. It is that good. Next we have Cruise Control. Now, Cruise Control is one of my least favorite songs in the album. I'm gonna be honest. It's very smooth, you know, it's chill, it's nice, you know, it's a vibe, but compared to these other tracks, these hard-hitting tracks, these intense lyrical and substance-ridden tracks, it is nothing crazy to me. That's a B for me. That's a B. I was even tempted to put that in C, honestly. Honestly, I still kind of am, low-key. I still kind of am. We'll see. We'll see if that changes later. Next, we have Eulogy, which is just, this is that classic Joey Bada. This is that 1999 Joey Bada, you know, with the voice modification at the end of the track like he did in 1999, which is 2000, obviously, a sequel to. So I have no complaints. Eulogy, S tier. S tier for Eulogy, for sure. Next, we got Zipcodes, another single on the album. Really good song, no complaints really. Nothing crazy special about it. Just, you know, it's just another one of those nice tracks, you know. Putting that in A. I'm putting it in A. Now, we have One of Us featuring Larry June. One of my favorites on the album. I don't think it's quite S tier, but it is really good. It is really solid. Larry had a great verse on it, you know what I'm saying? You know, that chill, laid-back vibe. Kind of that classic Joey Bada, you know, classic Joey Bada feel for sure. I'm gonna put this one in A. Next, we have Welcome Back featuring Capella and Chris Brown. Now, this was another one of my least favorites on the album, but I do actually really like the song as well. There are no bad songs in this album. I mean, this is a top 3 hip-hop album of the year for me, for sure. Like, this album blew me away. Like, it really did. But as far as this track, Welcome Back, goes, you know, Chris Brown to me is just, he's whatever. You know, he's whatever, his music's whatever to me. I haven't really heard that much from Capella. I just recognize the name. Joey did his thing. I mean, it's a nice track. I like the hook on it. You know, it's whatever. Giving it a B. Giving it a B. Going right next to Cruise Control. Now, this next track is probably my favorite track on the album. It is Show Me. Joey Bada samples the vocals and instrumental from the band Men I Trust, their song Show Me How. There's a lot about that song, the original song, in my life, and this song coming out with Joey rapping about it, about things that are personally relevant to me. It's kind of crazy. I feel like the song was like made for me almost, but it is a masterpiece. S. I know this is like a sequel to Love Is Only a Feeling, he said, and he kind of wanted to put something on the album for that sect of people. I definitely was not a Joey Bada's fan that only liked that song, and Joey is one of my favorite rappers ever, but still this song just hits so hard, and I absolutely love it. I really do. I really do. Now we have Wanna Be Loved featuring JID. Now, if you know me, you know I love Jid so much. I love Joey so much. This is another Joey and Jid collab I've been patiently waiting for. Super happy with it. It's not that S tier though. It's not the S tier though. It's not the S tier. It is nice though. It is. I thoroughly enjoy this song. I'm putting it in A though. I'm putting it right in A. I got another single from the album, the first single to come out on the album, Head High, which has grown on me a lot since it's come out. Of course, he's talking about X on here, his experience with that, giving him his flowers. He's talking about Steez as well on here and kind of tying that all together, which we'll see with the next track, Survivor's Guilt. But this is an incredible track. I'm putting it up in A. Now we have Survivor's Guilt, which was my favorite single and one of my favorite tracks of the year because of how deep and introspective this track actually goes. Joey's talking a lot about Capital Steez and his passing and how that's affected him both professionally and personally. And, you know, there's a lot on this track. There's a lot to unpack on this track. Like I said, super deep, super introspective, super conscious. This is an S tier track. Now we have the outro to the album, Written in the Stars. There's a 5-minute track. You know, there's a little outro to this track as well on the outro to the album, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely, I mean, it is just nice. I have no complaints. This album is phenomenal. I need to be doing these tier lists with albums that are a little bit more controversial, because these albums, I'm just putting everything up on the top. But I mean, that's genuinely how I feel. That is genuinely how I feel about this album. I'm almost tempted to put this song in S, but I'm not going to. It's going to go in A. Great outro to the album. This is one of my favorite albums of the year. Like I said, my review will be on the way soon, but that's my tier list. That's what we got here. I think I'm happy with where everything is. I'm gonna link this tier list down in the description below if you want to make your own and tweet it at me. I want to see what you guys are thinking. You know, my Twitter's down there too, so make sure you follow that if you don't already. And if you don't follow my Twitter, you are really missing out. Just trust me. Twitter goes crazy. All right, Twitter goes crazy. That's all I got for you guys today. You know, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on any videos, any updates, anything like that. Follow my TikTok, my Spotify, and my Twitter, like I was just saying down there below. And yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.
Can I picture little Bobby, just a younger run around with his bands, hammer in his hand, feeling like a man. The illest to ever do it. Run for the pole, get the gun, put it in your brain like goddamn. Put it in your brain like goddamn. I hear him calling.